Hey everyone and welcome to TechnoPuzzle. So we are continuing with the series of Python mini tutorials. So in this tutorial you are going to learn about assignment operator, which is denoted by equal to sign, and comparison operator equal to, and this is denoted by double equals to sign. So many times people get confused in single equal to and in double equal to. So in this video I'll clear all the misunderstandings or all the things that you get confused with. So first of all, let's see what single equal to operator is. So as you can see here, it is called as assignment operator, and assignment operator is basically something that you can use to assign some value to some variables. So if you have studied Python even a little bit, you may be knowing about variables, right? So for example, let's say we have a variable called v, and we want to store a value 2 inside of it. Now this does not make sense. V space 2, this does not seem like a good statement, right? So we have to put some operator so that Python can understand that we want to assign the value 2 inside of this variable. So in this case we are going to use the equal to operator or assignment operator. So we will put equals and then 2, and these spaces are completely optional. I just put them just to make the code more readable. And now, so what does this statement do? This statement is just assigning the value to inside of this variable. So to verify that, let's say print and then v, and let's just see the result. Let's run this and see if we got 2 as the output here. So that is working as expected. Now what if I put here v double equals to 2? What will this mean? Actually this does not make any sense, because you can see we got an error, name v is not defined. So let's understand what is going wrong here. So first of all, let's see what this double equal to operator is. So this double equals to operator is a comparison operator, and there are lots of comparison operators like equals to, less than, greater than equals to, and things like that. Okay, so there are like less than equal to, greater than equal to, equal to that I have already written actually, less than, greater than, all these things, but we are only going to see equals to in this video. Okay, so let's get rid of this because this does not make sense here. Now let's understand what equals to mean here. So we already know now that single equals to is an assignment operator. That is, it is used to assign a value to a variable. The value is obviously going to be on the right hand side and the variable will be on the left hand side. So the assignment operator assigns the value from the right hand side to the variable on the left hand side. Now the comparison equal to operator just checks, now listen carefully, the comparison equals to operator just checks if two values are equal or not. So for example, if I write here 3 equals to 4, this is a perfectly fine statement. I mean, not in terms of the truth value, because it's obviously false. What I'm saying is this is a valid Python statement. So what this means? This means that 3 is equal to 4. So this equals to comparison operator is going to check if this value 3 is equal to this right hand side value 4 or not, and if it is equal to, it will return true. So this whole expression will return true. But if this is not true, in this case this is actually not true because 3 is not equal to 4, obviously this will return 4. So let me just try to print this here. So in this case we should get false because 3 is definitely not equals to 4. See, we got false as expected. So basically 3 equals to 4, and anything with double equals to sign returns a boolean value. It just checks and returns whether it is equal to or not. But the assignment operator assigns the value from the right hand side to the left hand side like this, v is equal to 2 again. So assignment operator assigns this right hand side value to the left hand side value, and again the double equal to comparison operator checks if both the values are equal or not. So we can also do this thing here. Notice carefully, 3 plus 1 equals to 4. So we can add multiple expressions like plus, minus, etc. if we want to. And obviously there are operators precedence, so you might want to refer to that table. But if you get confused, you can just put parentheses so that you make sure that this thing runs first. But in this case, I'm pretty sure that the operator precedence of plus is actually less than, sorry, higher than equals to. So it will not run, I mean it will run first. The operator that has higher precedence runs first, and the operator which has lower precedence, in this case double equal to, runs at last. So first of all, 3 plus 1 will be calculated because the operator precedence of plus is higher than double equal to. So 3 plus 1 will be calculated and will be calculated as 4. And now this whole thing is 4 now. So 4 is equal to 4. So this time it should be true. So let's see what we get. And see if we get true here. Now one more thing I would like to say, we can combine equal to and double equal to. So let's say we make a variable again called v is equal to 3 equals to 4. Now what do you think this is doing here? So first of all, in this case, this operator has a higher precedence. The assignment operator has the lowest precedence of all operators. You can understand this thing. So basically, through this information we can say that double equals to has at least a higher precedence from the assignment operator. So first of all, this thing will be calculated. So 3 equals to 4, the calculation will be false, right? So the value that will go inside v through assignment operator will be false. So if we print out v, we should be getting false. Let's see. Yes, we get false as the result. Now let's try to use the comparison operator equal to in conditional statements, because that's where they make much sense. So without conditional statements, we can just see true, false, and what good is that, right? We can't use the true, false in much more sensible way unless we are using conditionals. So let's try to use the conditional statement. Let's say if 3 is equal to 4, we want to say this is impossible, right? Because 3 cannot be equal to 4. Let's say elif 3 equals to 3, and let's just say this is possible. Okay, so obviously if we run this, this condition is correct, right? 3 is equal to 3, this will be true. So this thing will run and we will get this is possible as the output. So let's run this once and see, we got this is possible. Now if we want to, let's say, replace this thing with this operator, assignment operator, this is actually not going to make any sense and this will result in an error. Let me just run this, and you can see we got invalid syntax because this does not make any sense. 3 equals to 4 does not return any true or false value, and when we are using if and elif, we definitely need to add conditionals, I mean add conditions here, and conditions has to be in true and false only. So 3 equals to 4 is just is just something like assign 4 to 3, which is also not possible because we can't assign a value to a constant. So this does not make any sense. So basically we can't use assignment operator within conditionals. Just keep that in mind. And obviously you can add the else block if you want to here. So this is it for this session on Python mini tutorials about assignment operator and comparison operator. So I hope this was helpful to you and you got the differences between them cleared out. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.